Much, Brissa. Well, at this time tomorrow, our next guest will be on his bike about to ride 321 miles. I said it, 321 miles. I'm joined by Dominic Smith, who will be riding from Cleveland to Cincinnati to raise money for Gigi's Playhouse. And Dominic, we thank you for being here with us today. So tell us a little bit about what inspired this, what's being called the Ride for Acceptance.
Yeah, so I have an aunt, Amy Jo, who had Down syndrome, and she died in March. And I'd sort of wanted to do this ride across Ohio for 15 years. Then when she died, as I was putting things together, I realized that this ride was 321 miles. And for people with Down syndrome, 321 is a big number because it's 3 copies of the 21st chromosome.
Oh.
And when I realized that connection,
yeah,
immediately it was like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
I have to do this ride this year. I have to do this and raise money for Gigi's Playhouse.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your aunt and your relationship.
Yeah. So my aunt was about 20 years older than me. You know, I've known her my whole life. She kind of, throughout her life, she went through different obsessions.
Okay.
I sort of think about, like, you know, when I was young, she was obsessed with wrestling. And so we'd wrestle on the floor of my grandmother's house. And then she was obsessed with bikes and coffee, kind of in this middle period. And then for the last 10 years of her life, she was obsessed with Gigis.
Wow.
So Gigi's moved in across the street from her, essentially, about 10 years ago. My other aunt told her about it. She went in, and one day she decided to go in, and once she went in, she became an advocate and an ambassador for Gigi's Playhouse.
Right, wonderful, wonderful. Now explain to people, what is Gigi's Playhouse, for people who are watching and are saying, what is that?
Yeah, so Gigi's Playhouse is a Down syndrome achievement center, or the words that they use. They provide services for people with Down syndrome throughout their entire life, from birth to death. And really, I mean, they provide all sorts of different programming. But really, like, the important thing for me, and the reason I want to support them, is it's about how they made Amy feel. She talks about the fact that they made her feel dignity and respect and acceptance. And so, yeah, I mean, and with that, I don't really care exactly what they do, but it was her favorite place to be. And it made her life so much better. There was really just like this part of Amy's life where it was before Gigi's and after Gigi's, and
you saw the joy.
Yeah.
You saw the joy in your aunt. So how are you preparing? How did you prepare for this 321 miles? When does it start?
I mean, I have an e-bike. That's my car.
Okay.
I ride my bike a lot. I ride it sometimes inside on a trainer, sometimes outside, and I spent a lot of time on my bike the last couple months.
Right. Because this takes a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, there's the work of just like riding 300-mile days in a row. There's the planning of figuring out what clothes and things do we need to have on our bike.
Right.
There's just the logistics of, how do I eat 5,000 calories in a day?
Wow. Do I want to know what you're eating? What have you, give me a few items.
So,
what are you eating?
Yeah, my sister's making these protein balls. I think they're going to be like peanut butter and dates that we'll have in there. Maple syrup, Stroop waffles, Nutri-Grain bars.
Oh my goodness.
We've planned out like where are we having breakfast, where are we having lunch every day, because that's the most important part.
That is important. That's very important.
We'll have first breakfast at home before we start, and then we'll ride for a couple hours. We'll have second breakfast.
Okay.
And we'll ride for a little more, and then we'll have lunch.
Well, Dominic, just hearing you, people want to know, how can they donate? I hear them, they say they want to donate. How can they give you the money?
Yeah, so if you want to learn more, you can go to rideforamy.com.
Okay.
And there you can see links which have Amy talking about what Gigi's meant to her, and you can hear a little bit more about the story.
I think it's an incredible story, great cause, and I know something very personal for you. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
We'll be thinking of you tomorrow as you're trekking, but I know you're going to do exactly what you set out to do.
Yeah, and just pray for no rain.
Pray for no rain. Did you hear that, Matt? The request has been put in, no rain for the bicycle ride.